Welcome back to USA Car Reviews, the channel where we dive deep into the vehicles that shaped American roads and culture. Today, we're taking a closer look at one of the most iconic trucks in Ford's history, the 1973 Ford F-100 pickup. This was the truck that kicked off the sixth generation of Ford's legendary F-Series, and even today it remains one of the most beloved classic pickups in America. The year 1973 marked a huge turning point for Ford trucks. The F-Series had already been around since 1948, steadily climbing its way to become America's best-selling truck line, but the sixth generation brought something new to the table. Ford completely redesigned the body with straighter lines, a more squared-off look, and a tougher stance that gave the F-100 a bolder, more modern presence. It was the kind of truck that looked just as good parked in front of your house as it did working hard out on the farm. One of the things that made the 1973 F-100 stand out was its versatility. Buyers could configure this truck in so many ways that it appealed to just about anyone. You could get it as a short bed or long bed, two-wheel drive or four-wheel drive, and with a variety of trim levels that ranged from the basic work truck to the stylish Ranger and Ranger XLT models. This flexibility made the F-100 a hit with both everyday drivers and hardworking professionals. Under the hood, the 1973 F-100 gave you a choice of engines that perfectly matched its rugged image. The base engine was a 240 cubic inch inline-six, dependable and simple, perfect for those who wanted durability without too much fuss. If you wanted more power, Ford offered V8 options like the 302, the 360, the 390, and even the massive 460 cubic inch V8. With these engines, the F-100 could tow, haul, and pull just about anything you threw at it. The power was sent through either a 3-speed manual, a 4-speed manual, or Ford's automatic transmission, giving buyers plenty of ways to match their truck to their driving style. What also made the 1973 F-100 special was its comfort and attention to detail. Ford realized that pickup owners weren't just using these trucks for work anymore, people were starting to use them as daily drivers. That meant the interior needed to feel more like a car, without losing the durability of a truck. So you got things like more supportive seating, better sound insulation, and in the higher trims, even carpeted floors and wood grain accents. The Ranger XLT trim in particular gave you chrome details, upgraded upholstery, and extra touches that made the truck feel downright luxurious for the time. On the outside, the styling changes made the F-100 instantly recognizable. The new grille design, the bold Ford lettering stamped across the tailgate, and the sharp body lines gave the truck a clean, timeless look. It was rugged without being too flashy, which is exactly why so many people fell in love with it. Even today, when you see a sixth-generation F-100 rolling down the road, it immediately grabs your attention. But the 1973 F-100 was more than just a good-looking truck. It was also built to last. Ford engineers designed this generation with thicker steel and a stronger frame, which gave it impressive durability. These trucks were known for taking abuse on farms, construction sites, and back roads, and yet they kept on running year after year. That reliability is one of the big reasons why so many of these classic F-100s are still around today, restored and cherished by collectors and enthusiasts. Another thing that can't be overlooked is the cultural impact of the F-100. By the mid-70s, Ford was already on its way to dominating the pickup truck market, and the sixth generation helped cement that reputation. These trucks became symbols of hard work, independence, and American strength. Whether you were hauling tools to the job site, towing a camper on the weekend, or just cruising through town, the F-100 fit the bill perfectly. Driving a 1973 F-100 today feels like stepping back in time. The steering is heavier, the ride is a little stiffer compared to modern trucks, and the cabin is simple by today's standards. But that's exactly the charm. You feel connected to the road, you hear the engine working, and you're reminded of a time when trucks were built for honesty and purpose. There's no complicated technology here, just raw mechanical simplicity that gets the job done. Collectors and enthusiasts continue to search for clean examples of the 1973 F-100 because they represent the best of both worlds. Classic styling with enough modern updates to still be practical. Restored versions can bring strong prices at auctions, and even project trucks are highly sought after because the aftermarket support is strong, and parts are relatively easy to find. So when we talk about the 1973 Ford F-100, we're really talking about a truck that helped define what a pickup should be. It blended strength, style, and versatility in a way that appealed to millions of Americans, and its legacy continues today in the modern F-Series trucks that dominate the market. That wraps up our look at the 1973 Ford F-100. If you love classic American trucks and want to see more deep dives like this one, make sure to subscribe to USA Car Reviews. Drop a comment below and tell us your favorite memory with an old Ford pickup, or if you've ever owned an F-100 yourself. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next review.